Yeah. What up, my people? I go by the name T-Rhyme, aka the stylish rapper, aka Conshon, aka Fire, aka what I say, BBB. You're watching Davcadotv. Keep it live. Don't go nowhere. Alright.
You are live on the Davcadotv, and right now, I beg the tension in town. Say for the past months and weeks and some days now, since Shattawale took some time off social media, everywhere seems to be cool. Like chroma joke, like baby, I ding. But as soon as the man them arise up, the thing them are set up, and bad man shake up the whole place again. Shattawale are lock up the city. This is the reason why we are telling you he is the ruling soldier of the entertainment industry in Ghana. Take it or leave it. It's a fact. Either you go take him or you go swallow him. We don't care. We just tell you. Any which way, today I'm just here to deliver a letter, a long letter. The letter be long, long from here to from Patorugu to Matiafaja to mad. But then we'll still chip in some time to really if we were able to read all the letter, then at least we just do one or two talks and then we'll call it a day. So I beg. See, when you talk about producers in Ghana here, I'm talking about beat makers, producers, whatever, like pay setters of this industry. You cannot talk about hip life and forget about Hammer, the last two. Muhammadim, the chunks of artists that he chained out. We all know, from the Kwata Budukusus to the Sarkodie now. Omuna fani same amadi obia tu chairman no say perfu so Ghana now so there. Wow, I just say Hama ye de ma Hama ye Hama legendary Hama no to che perfu no be manu dia masa for asem ko me nkase ba kono ba me de me the teaching Jonas there na me catch you say for asem ko so perhaps for asem ko. See you go straight to the story or the letter. And you can't we are na ya bedi ho abobo enu na beboa nti sesi anobeku go. I read from Hammer's page. It's a verified account on Facebook. He says, what will all this ugly hate on social media? Confuse is disrespectful, no matter how you spin it. Yes, and being a journalist certainly gives you no right to call someone confused. If his method confuse you, let it be known, cause that would mean it's relative to you. Nothing wrong if his ways confuse you. Just don't try to generalize it as a tag. It wouldn't be the first time something has eluded another individual in this life. That's actually why there's a saying that people fear what they don't understand. Do you know how many people have been called confused and crazy in this industry just because they were misunderstood, only for them to change the narrative and eventually went on to influence society for the better. Arnord, you should know better. Arnord, you should know better. A few tantrums and politically incorrect outbursts from Starboy, and so what? You forget we made him this way. The cruelty of this industry swallowed him and spit him out. The only difference here is the fact that he fought back and created success however way possible. What be this? The guy is actually trying to go beyond himself to move the industry into a better space, and you think you know better because of two lame examples of Nigerian journals you cited? Me myself, I don't agree with the ideas of one journal to represent GH, but can't have that opinion without being disrespectful. Sometimes you guys should you guys sound like, yes, you guys sound like you wanted to be musicians and it didn't work out. I can't believe people are celebrating you for being so disrespectful to another human being in the name of what? Opinion? Nonsense. Are you psychologists? You people live quietly behind closed doors with your imperfections, and just because someone's life is public, you think you can have an opinion. And the people you have taken to social media, gloating and thinking someone stood up to the giant, saying Shatta is not intelligent. Shatta be idiot. Arnord owned him on the show, blah 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 blah, etc. You are just expressing your pain of not being as recognized as he is or having his success. Keep quiet and go hide in shame. Do you actually think the measurement of wisdom and intelligence is talking, or who can forget the most clever remarks about others? Have you ever seen a self-made successful fool before? That cause stupidity will never allow success to find you. If you don't believe me, do your search, do your research. Find me a successful fool. Do your success. Arnold, you be my guy, and I have sat on a couple of committees and boards with you, so I am privy to your level of intelligence and level-headedness. But please, no matter what you think, your disrespectful public utterances of your opinion on another person is rubbish and totally irrelevant, and should remain in your head. I am sorry, the ethics of your trade should teach you better. Considering your bias for your stance of this Ghana high life part of his speech, nothing he said is consistent with your harsh remarks of confused and inconsistency on his person. You could have easily said you don't agree with him, and the matter will make progress, rendering your criticism a constructive one. But no, you want to reiterate to feed your ego as being right. Confused people don't successfully run a business for 8 years continuous with a record of being the hardest working artist we have known in recent times. Only level-headedness brings success and growth. You want me to read them again? You don't want me to read them? Make I go through again. I beg, the fire it there be punches. It be heavy load where it there. You know, if you stand up for the second time if I read them. Any which way, you are live on the Davcadotv. We just read a long letter from Hammer, straight directly. This one, be say letter where they write, where they put some certain things over it. This one, it mention name. It mention Mr. Arnord Mensa. Arnord Elevanyo Mensa. What did they do for my mouth? Oh, you see me, bro, you see me. What did they do for my mouth inside? I beg, come up from my mouth, make I mention Arnord Asamoah Baidoo in name. Book a make a pass. I beg. So this letter there, me I just read down for you. The SM fans too will really go into it. They will deliberate over it, and then they will see what we can do with the letter. I think the letter is straightforward. What I don't need to explain anything in there. There's no big grammar. I use some simple vibes way they in there. We all way they understand. So at the end of the day, do you think first of all, do you think this is necessary for Hammer to write? And secondly, what is your take? Do you think it's a way forward to also be in a way solve part of our problems as an industry? Let's go into it. I wouldn't let us go into it like live here, but please, when you come, go to the comment section and then put up your grievances, and we will come and reply if there's a necessity for that. I beg. So right now, Hammer has poured out his heart out. I am sure for years now, what Hammer has been waiting for, maybe to meet Arnord and then tell him one-on-one. Today he has put all to book. He has brought his pen and paper down, and he has poured out heavy things. So at least for as an industry, I think it is not good for us to be going banter to banter on issues like that. It's better to judge than to war. That's how it goes. At least at the end of the day, one person must drop his or her ego. Then we move forward straight away. So Ghana music industry is all about us, we as players. What are we also doing? Hammer has poured out his heart. What are you also thinking? What do you think? Especially panels who sit on shows and at least one way or the other disrespect artists, and artists too who go on their platforms and also disrespect some panels and presenters. At least is it causing harm, or it's really making us better? Let's go into it right now and let's see. So Hammer has poured out his heart straight directly to Arnord Asamoah Baidoo, and that is it. So please, no wahala biya. Me, I just read them. I be just messenger. I drop them. Where if you say as you see my back, I they go, I they move, I they go. You are live on the Davcadotv. Thanks for watching, and thanks for watching, and then thanks for watching, and then thanks for watching. Yo, big up to man like Katanga, big up to man like Castro. Yo, Abodia Cobra Wagwan. Yo, Osawale Osawale Wagwan me youth. Bless up still, brother. Me large up. Yeah, man.